First and foremost, welcome to the experience. This is This, That, and the Third interview series. We are live at Power 104.4 FM studios, and I'm your host, Stephen the Dream. As always, I bring you the most innovative, uh, uh, talk worthy, noteworthy, exclusive interviews in the Carolinas, man. If you're a Carolina artist, you definitely need to come through here. And we stepping the game up in 2020, man. Only the artists that are really working out here. We're gonna have to bring the personal invite to this artist beside me here. I've been watching him work for several months. Just win, just continue to win. Put on for his town, put on for his state. And it's authentic. Everything I see is it seems to be real. It seems to be the person who he is. I haven't seen nothing to where anybody come out and say, yo, that's he lying in what he's saying. I haven't seen him make no moves to go outside of his character, and that's what you got to be as an artist. You got to know who you are. You got to know yourself, and we got the pleasure of having Maurice Lydell in the building today,
What's going
man.
on?
How you doing, man?
Not too bad, man. I can't complain.
I'm glad to have you up here, man. I've been watching you from afar, I'll say, and I had to get a little closer. I had to figure out, what's really been going on. I've been seeing, especially as of late, you moving with the cover letter.
Oh, yeah.
Very huge. Seems like a big moment in your career more than anything.
Definitely.
That seemed to be for you. Of course, the music that you make is for the people. I'm sure some therapy in there for yourself, but that seemed to be a big move for yourself. I just want to start with that, man. How has the the reception been from it? How have you felt that it went out to the people? Was it received in the right way? Did you like how? Because I love the rollout. I loved everything from the cover release to the story, just everything about it. But just talk about how you felt about getting that out there.
I felt good. It's definitely like different than what I'm used to doing. Like my very first project was called Black America. It was very political, and then like even like my Camry Flow series 1 and 2 was just a whole lot of storytelling and like just real. You know what I'm saying? Like just telling that story of like street life and street culture and just in the city.
Right.
But with the cover letter, it was kind of like a coming of age, and I really like the main reason I named it the cover letter because it was just like, Camry Flows 1 and 2, he was the jobless man. All right, well the cover letter is coming. It's like like he getting he getting them industry auditions now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta the cover letter. That's the first thing that employee gonna see. Before that resume, so
you was showing I was putting in work before I had a resume,
right?
But now I'm official.
You know what I'm saying? So
cover letter come first,
right,
so y'all
know. So it really was symbolic, and then just maybe like I had no idea what I was gonna have the cover be until maybe like 3 weeks ago. And I was like, I was watching American Gangster. I was just randomly watching American Gangster, like just getting into that mode. And I was just watching. I learned a lot from the movie. Like I had watched it like as a younger kid, but like I had really watched it like as a 24-year-old man, like really watching it. And like it was definitely like they were speaking a lot of truth. It was a lot of like true moments, made from that movie. And then of course Jay-Z had the soundtrack.
Absolutely.
And I was just like, why not? Do something different, something that wouldn't nobody think to do. Why not try to recreate this cover?
I'm showing the people the cover right now, and it's real symbolic. Even from the I'm starting this a little backwards, but it might be the origins of it. But I even see from the hat, Rock Nation and everything as well. What kind of influence has Jay-Z been on your career? And I hate to start there, but that, again, like I said, that may be the origins of it in the beginning. But
as far as Jay-Z, like I've been rapping since I was 9 years old, and like I've been a fan of Jay-Z. But I would think definitely like from 18 years old to now, like that's been like my favorite rapper. Just once I like kind of got into the work first and really learned business, like general businesses, like Jay-Z really became like my go-to rapper, like listening to.
You can hear it in your music,
I'm saying, for everything. You know what I'm saying? He definitely telling the story, and definitely, he about his business. Like, and the crazy like part about that is, of course my favorite rapper is J. Cole. So like for me to just be working, and then like, here like August 2019, get with Equity Distribution, which is an arm of Rock Nation. Like that's crazy.
Dope, bro.
That's super crazy. Like, and I ain't I ain't met Jay-Z or nothing yet, but when that time comes, that'll definitely be a moment too, because it's just so crazy.
Making these moments, the cover letter being a moment, You got to take the people back to when, like you said, we're we're gonna do this a little different this time.
Yeah.
So let's go back to Camry
Yeah.
flows. Then let's take them back to when you know all this stuff was just a dream per se.
Yeah.
When you was in the tell them what kind of Camry it was. Let them know the origins of it because it's a
like,
part one and a part two.
nah,
You need to listen to them both.
And see, this is difference. This is the difference with me and like I would say like a lot of other artists. Like with me, like when I started rapping, I came in. I let people know right out the gate, like I don't got jewelry on. I don't got a whole lot of bread. My Camry in '97, the door handle missing.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I'm confident in it. Yeah, I'll probably have your girl in it with me.
I was about to say the
You know what I'm
stories
saying? Like,
that's coming out of this Camry.
you know,
If y'all listen,
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
you will
Like,
see
that don't
what's
change,
going on.
you know what I'm saying? I let it be known, like, you know what I'm saying? Because for me, like, when I was in high school, the high school I went to, it was, like, predominantly white, like, you know what I'm saying? And it was more wealth, and even, like, you know what I'm saying, the African Americans or the different cultures, they were more wealthy or more well off than the average person would be. So, like, me, I was walking to school, and they was pulling up in Beamers and BMWs, and then when I finally did get a car, it was just this little beat down Camry, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, it's very humbling to pull up in that sense. For me, I had my music blasting, like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the Camry, you know what I'm saying?
You rode the
And
wheels
it
off.
really just stuck, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's really dope because I don't know if that'll be it, but J. Cole's sideline story, Drake's what is it? The November joint, the first joint that he had, like those are that Camry series. I mean, I don't know if that'll go down or something like that, but you can really see the evolution of like your music from just life. You know, it's not just a matter of you evolved as an artist, but your life just changed and the things you happen to be talking about. You know, to keep going back, Maurice Lydell in the building with us right now. This, that, and the third interview series. Where'd you come from, man? Like, where's your hometown? Where are the origins? Where were you pulling up it with the the Camry back in the day to where now those people get to see a different light.
See, with me, like my Carolina influence, like both of my parents, you know what I'm saying, my whole family is originally from the Carolinas, like Langston, South Carolina, and the surrounding areas. But my pops was military, so like we moved around a lot. I was actually born in Kings Bay, Georgia, on a Navy base, and we moved around. But when he retired, we just ended up being in Virginia, and I was like maybe like 45 minutes from D.C.
Okay.
So I guess that's why, in a sense, you can kind of hear an up north tone in my music, but with a down south at the same time. Because like I'm from the D.C. area. Like, see, me, it's kind of weird with me because like I'm the type of guy that can listen to Boosie and Gucci, but at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm eating wings with the mambo sauce. I'm listening to Wale, Shaq, Glizzy, like, so it's really like it's two whole different cultures, but I got them both in me, so it's like it's really like a good balance.
How do you balance, knowing that, at this point in your life, like in terms of music, it's something that I'm sure that'll be what you're doing for the rest of your life. But how do you balance, coming from where you come from and still being able to, like, humble yourself and go back and do things in the community? Because I see you're still big in that Langston community, regardless of what you're doing on the road or wherever. But I've seen you do events. I've seen you, involved doing videos there. Talk about just how does that balance work for you?
Like me, when I first came out, like, I studied the game, and I really didn't see a whole lot of rappers really doing things like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, you never forget where you come from. So regardless, you gotta always go back. And even then, like, I'm the type of person, like, I may pull up in the neighborhood, like the neighborhood nobody else really wants to go to it. I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna shoot a video there, you know what I'm saying, and tell everybody come out, you know what I'm saying? Let's get in this video and shoot some scenes, like, what's up? So I just think that's dope. And I just feel like that's so authentic and real, just to embrace, like, the culture, you know what I'm saying, bring them in. Like,
you know what I like, just from what I've seen about you, just from looking how you move online, when y'all in the studio, when y'all are creating that vibe to create the music, it's really like it's a room you want to be in. You can tell that everybody in there is either working, doing something, got a hand towards making what you're doing better.
Yeah.
Talk about some of those sessions. He not on camera right now. I'm gonna get him in. I don't know if I can get the real T.I. in the building with me. But if you would just start talking about that while I get it loaded up. Just talk about what you guys create whenever you go to the studio. What is a session like with Maurice Lydell and Of course, what comes out of it has been great, but like, what is?
Like, I'm the type of dude I probably won't even take the same way home 2 straight days in a row. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I don't want, it's just I just like to move a little bit different. But I think that's I guess as far as like the school tours and stuff, I think really just staying consistent and really just being more open. Being more open. Mm-hmm.
I like seeing those things, man, because it's not every day that you get both ends of it, man. There's a lot of people out here that got great music. Mm-hmm. They in jail right now. We know them for sure, and they can't do nothing with it. They can't make no moves on it in terms of just streaming. But you got an artist like yourself, like if it's time to go for a tour, like you shouldn't have. There's nothing to worry about. Like it's time to get up and go. Right. Has that come along yet? Have we started to hit the road more? Like what's a Maurice Lydell performance like if I'm gonna go to a show?
Really, for me, like I'm very engaged with with the people. Mm-hmm. I like to look fans in the eyes, like when I'm on stage. Right. Like I definitely I'm the type to look dead at you, like to make sure
connect.
Like to connect. But I think that's helped me connect. Like with me. I've always set up my own tours, like this coming January, about to go on this school tour next month. But really from that, just really looking them in the eye and really just trying to give them the best performance possible, really.
That's dope, man. That's dope. I want to get into the music video, Count It Up.
Okay.
I want to play that. Talk about how that came together. That was released earlier this year. Mm-hmm. Let the people know kind of who put that together. Was that Nari Productions? Who was that to put the video together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nari, my boy, 10 Shots.
Okay. So just intro the video for the people. Let them know how it came together, what the song is about, and then I want to get into it. And we come back, man. I want to talk a little bit more about the cover letter.
Yeah, we counted up with a record. The record really came about because like we was sitting on Camry Flows 2. It was out. It was getting a lot of traction. Mm-hmm. But the one thing we was missing was a club record, like a solid like club street banger. And then I heard that beat, and I had the beat for like months. And I just was listening back to old beats one day, and I listened to that one, and then somehow it just clicked. I was just like, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it up. And so I just kind of got the cadence, and from there I just went and made the song. I went in the studio with Julio. We made a good record. And then it was just a hot record. Put it out, and the people loved it. And then as far as the video, I'm trying to think, was it a specific event? I had shout out to Columbia, and actually my homegirl Reagan, she actually like let me use a crib and vehicle, to shoot the video to jump, what I'm saying? Like she was like she was lit. In there. Yeah, what I'm saying? She let me use the drop top and the crib. She was super lit for that, but. You know what I'm saying? So she let me use that, and we just went around Columbia, shot a couple different scenes, and then like the finished product came out good. Tim Shot's a very good videographer, so
for sure,
came out good.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get into it, man. It's this, that, and the third interview series. I got Maurice Lydell in the building. It's that Count It Up. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it up. Hey Julio, I think we got one.
Did you mix the shit?
Millions off a single, look at life, just know it's great. Man, we was once a laughing stock and now we laughing to the bank. Told the tank, count it up, told the bank. Count it up, the promoters. Count it up, back in ballin'. Count it up, rack up off devotion with a bag of bread to break. You put pussy over money, that ain't solid, can't relate. I can't relate. Count it up, told the bank. Count it up, the promoters. Count it up, back in ballin'. Count it up. Count it up. We're searching for change, we round it up. She looked my direction, she acting up. Been working for summer straight and it's adding up. Racking up. Pockets so beast, yeah, they fat as fuck. Money bro women, they bad as fuck. One of them, your baby mama, you mad at what? Stack it up, stack it up, stack it up. Build up a brand, you mad at us. Hustlers respect them, they sat with us. Any good in the hood, do we trap or what? Haters will see me and dap it up. They envy the fact they ain't catching up. The numbers and streams ain't matching up. I'm good on the dope, but they crack me up. Millions off a single, look at life, just know it's great. Man, we was once a laughing stock, and now we laughing to the bank. Told the teller, count it up, count it up. Told the bank, count it up, count it up. The promoters, count it up, count it up. Back in ballin', count it up, count it up. Count it up. Rack up off devotion with a bag of bread to break. Bag put pussy over money that ain't solid, can't relate. I can't relate. Count it up, count it up. Told the bank, count it up, count it up. The promoters, count it up, count it up. Back in ballin', count it up, count it up. Gave him a beat and he ate up on it. Julio mixing, he blanking on it. This what you want, you was waiting on it. Watch, I got off the work, look amazing, don't it? Tape with a fade and wavy on him. She smell my cologne, leave a makeup on me. My life is a movie, we major, homie. Revolution, the label, the majors want me. Just to be clear, if they throw a deal, million or more hit the table on me. All of the masses, I need them all. Anything less that ain't major, homie. Make sure that shit that you say is real, and feed all the ones that was fake for, homie. Keep all the phonies the fuck away. Can't be with us if you faking, homie. Millions off a single, look at life, just know it's great. Man, was once a laughing stock, and now we laughing to the bank. Told the teller, count it up, count it up. Told the bank, count it up, count it up. The promoters, count it up, count it up. Back in ballin', count it up, count it up. Count it up. Rack up off devotion with a bag of bread to break. Back put pussy over money that ain't solid, can't relate. I can't relate. Count it up, count it up. Told the bank, count it up, count it up. The promoters, count it up, count it up. Back in ballin', count it up, count it up. 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 Count it up, count it up, count it up. Revolutionary Records.
Back in the building, this, that, and the third interview series. Stephen the Dream, joined here by Maurice Lydell. We just watched the video for Count It Up. Also in the building, the Real T.I. Also, Revolution. Is it Revolutionary Music Group?
No, just Revolutionary Records.
Revolutionary Records. Yeah. Revolutionary Records as well in the building, man. That was on the cover letter too, right? That was on the cover letter. Count It Up.
Yeah.
Count It Up was on the cover letter.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you that. I think people it's gonna take some time. I think it's gonna take some time for you to work a couple of these records because I think a lot of them got energy on it that gonna hold through the winter, through the spring. So I don't know when the next drop is, but I know that Bag we listened to it earlier. That's one that's really I like a lot. That's one of my personal ones, just because again you was just talking that real, bro. Like you know that's the wake up song. Like, all right, let me start my day. Let me jump in my bag for real. You know what are the type of things like when you're making your songs and you're making music? Are you is it more like personal gain? Is it like those things that you go through that you're speaking on? Because a song like that, you know, it seems real personal to you. Like you was talking to somebody, like you was feeling it, like you was feeling yourself, like yo. Like,
I mean, every record I'm making it's straight from the heart. Like a lot of shit changed up since I got a bag, like straight like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Even like not even necessarily just generally getting money, just excelling. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime you excelling, shit gonna change. The people around you gonna change. You know what I'm saying? You gonna change. Like your situation's gonna change. Relationships is gonna change. So that really, you know what I'm saying? It really was just a catchy way of, you know what I'm saying, putting it out there like that.
The final track on the album, the cover letter itself. Just talk about that because that's. I mean, you spit bars like. You know, overall, I know you said you know that's you're coming out again. You know, everything has changed, but the cover letter seemed like it came. Like I don't know when you wrote that. It seemed like that might have came from something else, though. I don't know if that was new, if it was.
Nah, like the way I did it was like just see, cause me, I'm big on outros. Like I feel like the beginning of the album and then I'm gotta go crazy. So
what you did on both, I see.
So like with the in album, like I had a bunch of just like bangers, just like club type records, and I was like, I gotta end with just like talking to him on some
Yeah, you
on some
did.
smooth type shit. So I did that, and then like I heard the beat, started writing to it, and I was just like I just started flowing on it, and then, yeah, it just came out. Yeah.
You really love this rap thing?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
is it more about?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I know, coming from where we come from, just in general, it could be getting out of something. It could be elevating yourself, which could be a motivation. But a lot of
Yeah.
times when you fall in love with this art form and you fall in love with really doing what you do,
Yeah.
then you know that that's going to take care of itself in the long run.
Yeah.
What motivates Maurice Lydell in terms of doing this, waking up every day?
For me, I'm really a fan of hip hop. Like I'm really a fan of it. Like I really love the art of it, and I've studied everything about it. So with rap, like the end goal is to take rap and just use it to create wealth. Like for me, I just was like, I love rap, so let me use rap. Like, of course, I don't want to be the rapper per se forever.
Right.
But if I can take what I love doing and make it a situation where it can create other business opportunities and, create more generational wealth for my family, then that's the way to go.
Yeah, and I can see that lane, bro. Like it's the delivery is what I like about you the most when I listen to your music. I feel it, and I want to listen to you more. So it's certain artists that it's that cold that that Drake. When you hear that voice, you want to say, "Damn, I wonder what they would sound like."
Yeah, I don't think flow is emphasized enough in hip hop. Like, I mean, yeah, you can have bars and you can have lyrics, but how you saying it, like, is
it's important. It could you could say one thing like this, and I
hot.
might not feel it until Maurice Lydell come in with the. Nah, this is how you should have cut it up right there,
Yeah.
paused it, and then can't And
Yeah.
I know that's formulaic for you, but it might at this point the way you do it, it seems very natural to But I'm sure it's like you said, the whole thing's a process,
right.
bro. So, I definitely appreciate you for coming up here and spending some time with me, man. Can we let the people know about anything coming in 2020? Can we leak anything? Is there anything that we can come up here and drop, or just in general news about what you got coming up for yourself?
Yeah, for sure. A couple things, like of course, like I said, probably January, maybe March, April. We got the school tour going around.
Nice.
We got a couple schools that we kind of in the final stages of locking it. It'll probably be locked in after the first of the year once everybody comes back from Christmas break. And it's a few high schools around Charlotte, a couple schools around Lancaster County, Rock Hill, York County area. So we're going to just be kind of traveling, going to the schools, performing, talking to the kids, giving out merch, things like that. So we locking in that right now. So stay tuned on that, the official dates for that.
Please get us involved too, bro.
Definitely.
We definitely will be of any help, of any service we can to you on that for sure. Because that area, the locations you talking about, man, it's so much talent, and football sport. That's all that is really taught there. But if these kids was to get a mic, even from what I'm doing, get in front of a mic and do this, it could take your life in a new direction. If somebody like yourself gets in front of and says, "Yo, you see what I'm doing right now? It could go like this for you."
Yeah, definitely. And really just pushing the cover letter heavy.
More videos coming from it?
Definitely a whole lot of more visuals, and that's really the main focus with all these stories. Like I got my catalog to the point where I got a lot of music out, so I was just like, okay, now it's time for me to get in like my Spike Lee mode and just start directing
There you go.
many movies. And I wanted to start with reality of the trap, just mainly, just for me, just being like around Lancaster County. Just seeing like everything that has gone on as of recent, I just felt like it was an appropriate time to really drop the video and kind of bring awareness to certain things that's going on and really, what I'm saying, some people got to be like shocked into action to fix something or do something. So
continue to be the voice, bro. Continue to let your music speak to not just that area but other areas around the world. Continue to be that person that's gonna stand up and let it shine through and not be afraid of the reaction or whatever comes with it. Because I mean, it's reality, it's real, and again, it's the delivery, it's the flow, it's the way you presenting it to what people gonna listen and take heed to what you're saying, bro. So, I would love to let these people hear some bars from you.
Okay.
I would love to do that, but before we get you out of here, man, Let the people know where they can find both of you guys at. T.I., if you let them know where they can holler at you if they need anything in terms of work with Maurice, anything with Revolutionary Records as well. Let them know.
Yo, it's your boy T.I., the real T.I., that is D'Aareal T.I. You can follow me on all platforms, that's the real T.I.
There it is. Maurice, let them know where they can find you, where they can find the music. Give them the rundown.
Okay. Maurice Lydell on all platforms. MauriceLydell. Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook. Maurice Lydell all the way across the board. And just stay tuned for all updates.
Do your Googles, people, man. He is a real humble guy right now. He could be in his bag right now. You know what I'm saying? You go listen to the tape, you're going to hear him in his bag right now. But I think for the most part, I mean, keep being the way you are, man, because it shines. It shows a different level of artistry when you do the things that you're doing now. Let's show the people the real artistry that we're here for. Make sure y'all guys follow me at Steven the Dream. That's THA Dream. All social media platforms. Make sure you guys follow Carolina Heat Up for your music, marketing, and Carolina artist promotion. And make sure you follow this, that, and the third interview series for more interviews, freestyles, and clips from this series and more. We'll be back for another interview. I'm going to go get this beat lined up for my boy Maurice Lydell. He got something very special for y'all. I know he's going to kill the beat. But we'll see y'all on the next one. It's this, that, and the third. Stay tuned.
To do. New niggas ain't running with me. Couple racks just to show you I ain't coming for free. And like you chillin' with a chick you just knew you was about to hit, and she told you, hold up, wait, you ain't fucking with me. Hold up, I guess it's time to talk my shit, just record his ass. I guess I'm ringing the alarm on your snoring ass. Damn, bro, he putting me to sleep with his boring ass. Man, I don't like the way he breathe with his corny ass. Been ballin' with the rap, yeah, he scored with that. But he keep a baddie and she thick with a foreign ass. And damn, he getting to the chicken with his soaring ass. He got my girl screaming revolution with a horny ass. You don't mention my name, I don't address it. Your energy ain't brought face to face, I don't address it. It took a toll, but they let us in, just add the dressing. OG told me life is a bitch, watch me address her. I'm wavy with the women, yeah, she loving my fade though. The Camry got her wet, they throw me pussy you paid for. Too busy counting money, I've been counting them pesos. But I could get you clapped from close range if I say so. Record sales, records in state, I came to break. I'm hungry, so the food that you made, I came to take. Called it corny, cause your city is took, I called it safe. These niggas wanna beef over women, I can't relate. Prosecco with some salmon or rice, or maybe steak. And if I wanna keep it in country, it's ace of spades. Since I came up, the ladies you love, they went astray. A couple sneak disses, they went Eric Benet. Yeah,
Maurice
they went
Lydell.
Eric Benet. Look, I can keep going.
Can you get some more?
Yeah.
Can I get some more?
Ho,
Maurice Lydell in the building, man. This is then the third interview
Ho.
series. Real rap in the building today. Y'all give me a second. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna line them up another one. I'm gonna line them up another one.
ho. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Look, let me talk. Once upon a time there was a nigga who rapped with the flow, he was cold. On the beat he attacked. He the nicest in the city, every nigga knew that. And every woman with an ass to that man, they threw that. But he always stayed humble, he came from humble beginnings. His sneakers wasn't Jordan, his shirts barely fit him. He wasn't fast enough, so the sports route missed him. Personality different, so he really never fit in. It's funny cause all of his friends got bitches. They party while he chased the dream with a composition. Studied the game heavy, I work in the competition. Running away from drugs, statistics, and cop killings, it's just different. Fast forward, he the man now. Made a plane and stuffed it with some, now he in demand now. Making moves every time you see him on the gram now. Niggas hate him private when they see me biggest fans now. But his old homies feel the way they say he changed. He ain't fucking with a nigga since he got a name. He cut him off and ever since they had a lot of pain. She said he pillow talking too, I heard he had a lot to say. City quick to bust, most niggas I never trust. Looking over my shoulder once the sun is going down. I say what you gonna do when them funds get recouped and you see the jobless man is employing people now. Couple nights later, we leaving the celebration. Wrote my dreams and a hater trying to erase it. I kept moving, he stayed stuck, you gotta face it. This girl know it, sending me text, she wanna taste it. Counting the back end, backseat of the Suburban. Tracy screaming, pop your shit, nigga, you earned it. Wrote my dreams, my old friend, he just lurking. 9 in his hand, he itching, he let it burn shit. Bullets spring, blood everywhere, screams louder. Smell weed, death, envy, and gunpowder. He pulled me up the car, gun pointed at my temple. He said he hate me right before his finger pulled the trigger. Before his finger pulled the trigger. He said he hate me right before his finger pulled the trigger. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, man, 2020, I'm not playing with y'all rappers no more.
Hold on.
We gonna go on the hoodie Lydell season. If that's what y'all wanna do.
Hold on.
Y'all see I got my hoodie on. Get 'em.
Yeah.
That's how we doing, man.
Whoa.
Maurice Lydell. This, that, and the third interview series. Revolutionary Records. We'll catch y'all on the next one. We out.